It's important to understand that when we're talking about the spleen in Chinese medical terminology, that it's not simply referring to the spleen as the organ as we know it in the modern Western medical world. When we talk about the spleen, it is more than that. It's encompassing the digestive and assimilative functions that you see coming from the pancreas, from the stomach, from the small intestine, and it's considered to be responsible for transforming food energy into something that can be used by the body. So it extracts the qi from the food that you eat and combines that with the qi coming from the lungs, from your lung qi that's extracted from the air that you breathe. And here you have your overall qi that your body's going to be working with. That's going to be your fuel. That's going to be the money in the checking account of your body. And traditionally, it's said that if you have a strong spleen, you have a strong body because you're able to get so much nutrition and fuel out of the food that you're eating. On the other hand, if you have a weak spleen, you have a weak and frail body, you have poor digestion, bloating, anemia because you're not able to get iron enough out of the food that you're eating, and it can also lead to reduced immunity because the spleen plays a role in the immune system as well. So what is good for a damp spleen? Here you look at fermented foods, probiotics, having lots of fiber coming in. You want to eat foods that are warm. You don't want to be having, especially in the winter time, like cold smoothies and cold raw foods. Here you want, warming spices included with the foods and actually eating the foods in a warm state. And then herbally, there's lots of things, but the two real famous ones are poria and white atractylodes. These are famous as being two of the greatest herbs for dealing with a damp, cold spleen. And then others that you could also look at for spleen qi would be ginseng, American ginseng, Siberian ginseng, licorice, Codonopsis, and our good old friend astragalus.